Our next speaker has been a member of the film and television community for 23 years after graduating from one of the early classes of the Vancouver Film School. As a member of the Directors Guild of Canada, both as assistant director and production manager, he has built a substantial resume of both Canadian and US productions. In 2013, he became actively involved with the grassroots movement Save BC Film, in an effort to educate the public and our government officials of the benefits of having an active and thriving film and television production industry here in British Columbia. Please welcome Wayne Bennett.
Thank you. There is no way in heck we can top Kristen Lehman. There's no way, so the rest of us can just all go home. But thank you very much. Thank you for having me this evening. Over the past 6 months, I've been very, very involved both in the media and in public speaking with government officials and members of the public and trying to educate everybody who lives and breathes and works in this industry about what we all do for a living, and that we are your neighbors and your soccer coaches, and we're standing behind you in line at Walmart, and that we are part of a community. When the provincial government decided that the film and television industry did not require or need any more assistance to be competitive with the other global markets, we all got together at North Shore Studios in Stage 7 to the tune of over 4,000 people in every media outlet in this city to educate our own people that, you know, we're losing work fast, and we're losing it to other jurisdictions that are doing it cheaper. And let's be honest, this is called show business for a reason. At the day after that town hall meeting, we all got together and created instantly 11 PSAs. We didn't know where they were going to be aired. We didn't know who was going to watch them. We didn't know how we were going to get them on television or in movie theaters, but we did succeed. We shot them, we edited them. We had actors like Kristen come up and support us, and we got them on screen. We got them into movie theaters, and we got people to start to listen, which that is a huge accomplishment for a bunch of film workers, which is really all what we are. Once the campaign started moving, our signs started popping up everywhere, banners like this that would show up. We then took to different businesses around the Lower Mainland to try to educate the public that the money that is being brought here by these US and domestic productions are being spent in their local stores. And it's not just the Walmarts and the Bays and the Sears and all that kind of stuff, but in local paint stores and local hardware stores and things like that. So those stickers started popping up everywhere. Then we took to the streets, and people, in rain or shine, young or old, everybody just got on board and said, look at us, we're not working, we want to keep working, we are worth it. The government has invested so much money in this industry over the past 30 years. We want to keep it going, and we need your help to be competitive. Sadly, it fell on deaf ears at the very beginning until we really started to put the pressure on and talk to people and talk to our MLAs, talk to our city governments, talk to ministers in places of power. Wow, I have time. So Save BC Film grew out of the government's ignoring of a bunch of posts where my colleagues and my film family, as I call us, were posting to Christy Clark's Facebook page, and rather than saying, oh, please go here, we'll talk to you later, we'll deal with this later, they just deleted them and basically censored us, and then started to block people from Facebook. So when that happened, we hit the media, and we hit the media hard to the point that we were able to, after meetings with Minister Bill Bennett at the time and other city governments, we were able to make the front page of the Vancouver Sun 3 times in a 6-month period. And the reason we were able to do that is because we were being calm, and we carried on, and we didn't protest, and we didn't do demonstrations, and we didn't rattle cages, and we did it politically, properly, and we just talked to people and tried to use the election that came up to our benefit. We produced 20,000 of these posters, 12,500 bumper stickers, all these pins, all done free by Stagecraft and various companies. When we talk about social media is like the biggest, most powerful engine in the world now. Within 72 hours, we had hit 4,200 likes. We've now hit over 8,000 likes, and those 4,200 likes relay to almost 1 million friends of fans, and that's how the information spread, and it spread fast. It spread on Facebook, it spread on Twitter, it spread on our what's that thing called on the internet? A website. That's it. on the website. I feel like I'm talking the speed of light here. Another town hall meeting that we set up in Maple Ridge, because Maple Ridge was seeing huge amounts of money come into their region, where the mayor, Ernie Dakin, got on board and came and spoke on behalf of continuing to bring film and television dollars into their communities. Burnaby, Richmond, District of North Van, City of North Van, Township of Langley, $28 million was spent in their community in 2011. The economic impact of that is $68 million. Show me an industry that's going to have those kind of returns that aren't digging holes in the ground or cutting down trees. At this point, we needed to educate the people in the public in any way that we can. So what do? We go to the St. Patrick's Day Parade in downtown Vancouver with 100,000 people on the street, and we parade our little walking up and down the street and show them that for $1.3 billion a year, which is what this industry brings in, which is what that pipeline that's going to come through here is going to do over 20 years, by the way. It does it every year. And since the incentives that we have in our province came into effect in 1999, this industry has brought $17 billion into this province. It's employed 25,000 people, and those people pay taxes and live and breathe and live in the province of British Columbia of these faces that you see here. I'm talking way too fast and I'm not getting it all out. Thank you. So more road rallies, more signs, more Save BC Film, union leaders, crew members, as I said, rain or shine, we're out in force on the streets trying to educate people and the public that we are just, somebody who lives next door to you and just happens to make movies and television for a living. We don't work 8 hours a day, we work 12 hours a day or 14 hours a day, or some people can even work 16 hours a day. Then the election came and we thought that was going to help. That petition that you see there was done on avaz.org, again, social media and the internet. Over 30,000 people worldwide signed that petition to encourage the government and or the NDP leader and to not forget about this industry, that we should continue to support it and not just let it go away. This list is 1,400 businesses that the film and television industry province-wide pays money to, that buys products from. The show that I just finished, I just sold $3 million worth of inventory of clothing, one television series in this town where there's 26, for $155,000. It's money that is spent in these communities, and this industry is important and will continue to be important as long as our government and keeps us competitive within a global market. Thank you.